Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today we are studying DMaths 4024. We are studying the D2 book. This is book 2 of the new syllabus mathematics 7th edition. And today we are working on the exercise 3B. This is the second video on this exercise. In my first video on the exercise 3B from the book D2, we have done question number 1 and question number 2. Today in this video, we will try to solve question number 3, 4, and 5, and this exercise will be completed. This exercise is about the factorization of the quadratic expressions, and the technique which we are using and we are learning is midterm breaking. This is DMaths 4024, and I'm your teacher, Ferhan Mazher. So let's start today's work. So exercise 3B, question number 1 and the question number 2 we have already done, and that video has been uploaded. Today we are working on this exercise 3B D2 from the D2, and we are going to work on the question number 3. And there are A to H parts. So basically there are eight parts of this question. So let's start question number 3. A part, it says factorize each of the following expressions completely. Okay, so here we go. So question number 3A part, minus a square plus 2a plus 35. So my advice is that first of all, take the negative common. Take this negative common. So minus 1 is taken common because the a square, the square term has negative sign. So when you take minus 1 common, put a square bracket around the whole expression, and you will, inside the expression, all the signs will change. So you will have minus 1 taken common, square bracket, then you will have a square minus 2a minus 35. Now this minus 1 and this square bracket will remain. They will continue with the passage, with your steps. You will do whatever you want to do inside the square bracket. So multiply the extreme terms, you get 35a square. Write the pairs. They are 1 into 35, 5 into 7. These are the two pairs. And because with the third term you have negative sign, so I will write here subtract. So I'm looking for that pair which by subtraction will give me minus 2. So that pair is 5 and 7 because you want minus 2 answer. So with the larger number, I will put a negative sign. With the smaller number, I will put a positive sign. So minus 1 square bracket, inside the bracket, I will write a square plus 5a minus 7a minus 35 square bracket closed. So minus 1 square bracket. From these two, you can take a common. You are left inside the bracket with a plus 5. From the last two terms, you can take minus 7 common. So inside the bracket, you are left with a plus 5 bracket closed and square bracket also closed. Now from these two terms, you can say a plus 5 is common. From here, you will have a. From here, you will have minus 7. Now you can give this negative either to this bracket or you can give this negative to this bracket. We prefer this bracket because its one term is positive, the other term is negative. When this minus 1 will multiply with its members, their signs will change. I will change their order also. I will write the positive term first. So that's why I write 7 minus 8. This negative has multiplied with this bracket. So your final answer will be a plus 5 in one bracket and in the other bracket 7 minus 8. Hopefully you understand this. So that was the question number 3A part. Now question number 3B part, minus 3b square plus 76b minus 25. Okay, so here we go. So question number 3B part, first of all, take minus 1 common, minus 1, then put a square bracket. All the signs of this expression will change. 3b square minus 76b plus 25 square bracket close. Multiply the extreme terms, you get 75b square. So write the pairs of this of the 75, which give you 75. I mean its factors. So 1 into 75, 3 into 25, and 5 into 15. These are the factors. So because with the third term, we have a positive sign right here. Add, I'm looking for that pair, which by addition will give you 76. And that is this pair, 1 and 75. You add them, you get 76. But we want minus 76. So I will, with the both of them, I put negative sign. So minus 1 multiply with minus 70, minus 1 and minus 75. Minus 1 square bracket 3b square minus 1b minus 75b plus 25 square bracket close. This is midterm breaking. So from the first two terms, I will take b commons. From here, you will have 3b. From here, you will have minus 1. From the last these two terms, you can take minus 25 common. So inside the bracket, I will be left with 35, 3b, and from here, I will left with minus 1. Bracket close. When you take negative common, the sign changes. Now this bracket and this bracket, they are common. Take them common. From here, you will have b. From here, you will have minus 25. Now this minus 1 either can be multiplied with this bracket or it can be multiplied with this bracket. For example, if I multiply with this bracket, you get 1 minus 3b. The other bracket will remain as it is. Or you can multiply this with this. So then the first bracket will remain as it is, but it will change 25 minus 3. So I hope you understand the question number 3. It's B part. The whole question is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and you can take your time. Question number 3, it's C part. 4c square plus 10c plus 4. Okay. So we are going to the question number. Okay, C part. So here we go. 4c square plus 10c plus 4. First of all, that's the rule of the factorization. If something is common in all the 3 terms, take it common. For example, they all can be divided with the 2. So I can take 2 common. Put a square bracket here. So you are left with 2c square plus 5c plus 2. Multiply the extreme term. You get 4c square, right? The pairs of the 4s. They are 1 into 4, 2 into 2. And these are the factors. So with the third term, you have positive sign, you have a right here. Add, I'm looking for that pair, which by addition will give me positive 5. 1 and 4. Because you want positive 5, so with both of them, I will write positive here. So when you add, when you write here add, you give them same sign. Either both of them should be positive or both of them should be negative. So 2 square bracket, 2c square plus 1c plus 4c plus 2, bracket close. 2 and square bracket, from these 2 terms, c is common. You are left with 2c plus 1, bracket close. From the last 2 terms, you can take 2 common, bracket 2c plus 1, bracket close, square bracket close. 2 square bracket. From this term and this term, you can see the 2c plus 1 is common. So take it common. From here, you will have c. From here, you will have plus 2 inside the bracket, bracket close. Now just remove this square bracket. You will have 2 bracket 2c plus 1, bracket close, bracket c plus 2, bracket close. So this is how you will do question number 3, C part. I hope you understand. And the whole question is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and take your time with this question. So question number 3, and it's D part. It's 5d square minus 145d plus 600. Okay. So 5d square minus 145d plus 600. You can see the 5 is common in all of them. So I will take it first of all common. So you are inside the bracket, you are left with d square minus 29d plus 120. Multiply the extreme terms, you get 120d square. So write the factors of 120. So it's 1 into 122 into 63 into 44 into 35 into 24, 6 into 20, 8 into 15, 10 into 12. And with the third term, you have add. So here I will write add. So I'm looking for that pair, which by addition will give me 29. So 5 and 24 will give me 29. Because I want minus 29. So in the add case, you give both the same sign. Either both of them should be positive or both of them should be negative. So because we want minus 29, so I write minus, minus. So you see 5 square bracket d square minus 5d minus 24d plus 120 bracket close. So from the first 2 terms, you can see d is common. So you're left with d minus 5 inside the bracket. From the last 2 terms, minus 24 is common. So you're left with d minus 5 bracket close, bracket close. So the final answer will be 5 bracket d minus 5 bracket is common. From here, you will have d. From here, you will have minus 24 bracket close. So the question number 3 and D part, the whole question is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and take your time with this question. I hope you understand this question. Okay, so next question. Question number 3, E part, 8f square plus 4f minus 60. So here we go. It says 8f square plus 4f minus 60. So we can take 4 common because all of them can be divided with the 4. So take the 4 common. That's the rule of the factorization. It makes your factorization easier. So 4 square bracket 2f square plus f minus 15 bracket close. So multiply the extreme term, you get 30. Write the pairs of the 30, write the factors of the 30, so that they are 1 into 30, 2 into 15, 3 into 10, 5 into 6. With the third term, we have negative sign, so I write here subtraction. So I'm looking for that pair which by subtraction will give me positive 1. So that's 6 and 5. With the larger number, put positive sign. With the smaller number, put negative sign. So you will have 4 square bracket 2f square minus 5f plus 6f minus 15 square bracket close. 4 square bracket from the first 2 terms, you can see that the f is common. So you will have 2f minus 5 bracket close. From the last 2 terms, plus 3 is common. So you will, inside the bracket, you will have 2f minus 5 bracket close, square bracket close. Now you see this 2f minus 5 is common in both these terms. Take it common. From here, you will have f. From here, you will have 3, positive 3. So this is the final answer. So this is how you will do the question number 3, E part. Okay, so F part, question number 3, F part, 24h square minus 15h and minus 9. Okay, so the F part is coming up on your screen. So first of all, 24h square minus 15h minus 9. So you can see the 3 is common. So we will take 3 common. So this is 3 bracket 8h square minus 5h minus 3 bracket close. Multiply the extreme terms, that give you 24h square. So write the pairs of the 24. They are 1 into 24, 2 into 12, 3 into 8, 4 into 6. With the third term, you have a subtraction sign. So I write here subtraction. So I'm looking for that pair which by subtraction will give me the middle term, which is minus 5. 3 and 8, they give you 5. But you want minus 5, so with the larger number, I will put a negative sign, and with the smaller number, I will put a positive sign. Now, it can be written as 3 bracket 8h square plus 3h or minus 8h or minus 3 bracket close. From these 2 terms, you can see h is common. We have put a square bracket here. H, and you will left with the 8h plus 3 bracket close. From the last 2 term, minus 1 is common. So it will be 8h plus 3 bracket close, square bracket close. From these 2 terms, 8h plus 3 bracket is common. Take that common. From here, you will have h. From here, you will have minus 1. This 3 will come as it is. So this is how you will do. Question number 3, it's F part. Now, we have question number 3, it's G part, and that is 30 plus 14k minus 4k square. So from here, you can see the 2 is common, so take 2 common. So we will take the 2 common, and inside the bracket, you will have 15 plus 7k minus 2k square, and square bracket close. Multiply the extreme term, you will get 30k square. So the pairs of the 30 are 1 into 30, 2 into 15, 3 into 10. With the third term, we have the negative sign. So I will write here subtraction. So we are looking for that pair, which by subtraction will give you 7, positive 7. So 10 is 10 and the 3 is the right pair, which by subtraction give you 7. You want positive 7. So with the larger number, put positive. With the smaller number, put negative. So here you have 2 square bracket 15 minus 3k plus 10k minus 2k square bracket close. So from the first 2 terms, you can see 3 is common. You'll be left with 5 minus k. From the last 2 terms, 2k is common. You're left with 5 minus k. From this term and this term, 5 minus k is common. From here, you will have 3. From here, 3. From here, you will have 2k. So the final answer will be 2 bracket 5 minus k bracket close bracket start 3 plus 2k bracket close. The question number 3, G part, we are done with that part, and that question is showing up. The whole question is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video, take your time. Okay, so we are done with the G part, and now we will go to H part, 35m square n plus 5mn minus 30n. Okay. That's the H part. Okay. So in the H part, you see 35 m square n plus 5 m n minus 30. And I told you that it's the rule of the factorization. If something is common in all of them, just take it common. So in all of them, 5 is common and n is also common. So take 5 and common. So you will have 5 and common. So bracket, square bracket here. So 7m square plus m minus 6 square bracket close. Multiply the extreme term. You get 42m square. Write the pairs, the factors of the 42. They are 1 into 42, 2 into 21, 3 into 14, minus 6 in, sorry, 6 into 7. With the third term, we have a negative sign. So right here, subtraction. So I will choose that pair, which by subtraction will give me positive 1. In the subtraction, we give them different signs because you want plus 1 answer. 6 and 7 is that pair. With the larger number, put a positive sign. With the smaller number, put a negative sign. This will give you plus 1. So you will have 5n square bracket 7m square minus 6m plus 7m minus 6 square bracket close. 5n from these two terms, you can say m is common. So you're left with 7m minus 6 bracket close. From these two, plus 1 is common, 7m minus 6 square bracket close, square bracket. Small bracket close, square bracket close. From this term and from this term, 7m minus 6 bracket is common. From here, you will have m, and from here, you will have plus 1 in the other bracket. So your final answer will be 5n bracket 7m minus 6 bracket close, bracket start, m plus 1 and bracket close. So the question number 3, H part, the whole question is showing up on your screen. And you can pause the video and take your time with this question. I hope you understand this question. So we are done with the question number 3 of the exercise 3B, D2 book. The next question, the question number 4, the area of a rectangle is x squared plus 8x plus 12 centimeters square. If the length of the rectangle is x plus 6 centimeter, show that its breadth is x plus 2 centimeter. We have to show that. Okay, so let me show you how I have done this. So I can reduce the size so you can see the whole. Okay. Area is given. Area of the rectangle, that's x squared plus 8x plus 12. The length is given, that's x plus 6, and the width or the breadth they are asking to find out, and they have also given the answer, so we have to show that. Area, you know, is length multiplied width. Area is length multiplied, that's the formula for the area of the rectangle, that's length multiplied width. So the length is x plus 6 inside the bracket, and width we don't know, we want to find out. And that's equals to the area. Area is already given, that's x squared plus 8x plus 12. I will factorize this expression. So this will go as it is, multiply the extreme term, you get 12x squared. So write the factors of the 12. They are 1 into 12, 2 into 6, and 3 into 4. With the third term, you have positive sign, so I will write here add. I'm looking for that pair, which by addition will give me 8. So that is 2 and 6. Because you want positive 8, so with both of them, you will put positive sign. So you will have x squared plus 6x plus 2x plus 12. From these two, x is common. So take x common. So x plus 6 is inside the bracket. From the last two terms, I can take plus 2 common. So inside the bracket, I will have x plus. This number is 6. By mistake, I wrote here something wrong. This number is 6. Okay. Mark this mistake. This number is 6. In my paperwork, I made a small mistake. This is 6. Okay. This is x plus 6. This number is 6. Mark this mistake. This is x plus 6. Now, x plus 6 will be common. So you're left with x plus 2. Now, from here, bring this bracket, which is multiplying with the w to this side. So x plus 6 will come downstairs here. This x plus 6 will be cancelled. So you are left with the x plus 2. So this was what we wanted to show, that the breadth is x plus 2. So mark this mistake. Here I made a small mistake. Yeah. This number is basically what? 6. This number is 6. Okay. Okay, we cannot erase it. This number is 6. Okay. So I made a small mistake in my paperwork, and you know the mistake is possible. Okay. So the next question, the next question, the next question, the next question, the next question is coming up on the screen. The next question is question number 5, and it has 2 parts, and that's the last part of the, this is the last question on the exercise 3B. So let me show you. Okay. Sorry. It is 4 by 9 p square plus p minus 1. Okay. So technique is very simple. Take the LCM. So 9 is the LCM, and so when you take the 9 LCM, so you have 4p square. This will become 9p. This will become minus 9. So this numerator, I will factorize it. Okay. So 4p, I will multiply the extreme term. You get 36p square. It will be 1 into 36, 2 into 18. These are the factors. 3 into 12, 4 into 9, 6 into 6. We want the third term has negative sign. So I will write here subtract. And you will have 4p. This is the pair 3 and 12. That gives you 9. Because you want positive 9. So with the larger number, I will put positive sign. With the smaller number, I put negative. So in the denominator, I will do the midterm breaking. 4p square minus 3p plus 12p minus 9. And the whole thing divided by 9. Okay. Now, from the first 2 terms, you can see p is common. So you inside the bracket, you are left with the 4p minus 3 bracket close. From the last 2 terms, plus 3 is common. So you are left with the 4p minus 3 bracket close. 4p minus 3 bracket is common. From here, you will have p. From here, you have plus 3. And the whole thing divided by 9. So this divided by 9 thing can be written on the side. It will be 1 by 9 into 4p minus 3 bracket close bracket start p plus 3 bracket close. So this is how you will do the question number 5, and it's A part. The whole question is showing up on your screen. You can take your time, pause the video, and I hope you understand. Okay. So the next question is B part. Question number 5 is 0.6 R minus 0.8 QR minus 12.8 Q square R. Okay. So here we go. So first of all, this is my way of doing this question. I have converted those decimal fractions into fractions. So it's 6 by 10 R minus 8 by 10 QR minus 128 by 10 Q square R. So their LCM is 10. So upstairs you will have 6 R minus 8 QR minus 128 Q square R. From this numerator, we can take the 2 and the R common. So 2 and R are also taken common. This 10 is also written on the side. So you are left with a 3 minus 4Q minus 64Q square. So I will multiply the extreme terms here, and you get 192Q square. So I will write the factors of the 192. The factors are 1 into 192, 2 into 96, 3 into 64, 4 into 48, 6 into 32, 8 into 24, and 12 into 16. So with the third term, we have negative sign. So I'm looking for that pair, which by subtraction will give you 4. So 12 and 16. In the subtraction, we always give different signs. One is given positive, the other one is given negative. Because you want minus 4 answers. So with the larger number, I will put a negative sign. With the smaller number, I put positive sign. So this 2R by 10 will go as it is, and in the square bracket, we will do the whole procedure. So 3 plus 12Q minus 16Q minus 64Q square bracket close. 2R by 10. From these two, 3 is common. So 1 plus 4Q is inside the bracket. From these two, negative and 16Q is common. So inside the bracket, you will have 1 plus 4Q bracket close, square bracket close. So now from this and this term, 1 plus 4Q bracket is common. From here, you will have 3. From here, you will have minus 16Q bracket close. Now, this can be written as 0.2R, and this is 1 plus 4Q, and this is 3 minus 16q, and this is the answer. Okay, so in the book the answer was like this. So from this bracket, if you take negative common out, so you will get 16q minus 3. If from this bracket, if you take negative common, the order of this bracket, the members, they will change. The positive will become negative, the negative will become positive, and you can have this negative outside. This answer is also good, and in your book, the answer is written like this. If you write it like this, it's good. If you write it like this, it's good. There's no problem. So, my dear students, this is question number 5, and it's B part. The whole question is showing up on your screen, and you can pause the video and you can take your time to read this question. Okay. So by doing this question, we have reached the end of the exercise 3B from the book B2 of the new syllabus mathematics 7th edition. We have done all these 5 questions. And we have done this in 2 videos. In one video, we have done question number 1 and 2. In the other video, we have done question, this video especially, that is the video. We have done question number 3, 4, and 5. And I have tried my best to make, especially this video I'm making because of, for those students, because in the COVID, the class which I teach in the school, they were in their 8th class, and that is the mathematics they were studying in the mathematics. So they were studying online. So most of them have missed it because, you know, most of the students who were studying online, very few of them were taking the classes. So they have missed it. For them, especially, we are making these videos because they have missed the D2 book. Now they are facing a lot of trouble in the class 9 syllabus and obviously in class 10. And they are facing trouble because they have not studied it deeply. They have not done each and every question. So for them, especially, we are making these videos. If you are watching this video, I am very grateful to you that you have taken out time to watch my video. When you have taken out time and you are watching this video, it means that you are trying to improve your math. If you think that this video is helpful to you, this video has benefited you, please subscribe my channel. Also share the link of this video onto your Instagram, onto your Facebook account, and onto your Twitter accounts. And because that will help me promote my channel. And that will be a great appreciation for me. It's a great blessing for me to be able to teach you online and be helpful to so many students around the globe. So thank you very much, everyone. Keep praying for me. God bless you all.